Imagine this, you're browsing online and suddenly you receive a message. It seems genuine, maybe even urgent, but little do you know you're at the brink of falling into a meticulously crafted trap. Today, we're delving into a world where deception meets technology, the rise of Nigerian blackmail scammers. In a world where our digital footprints can turn into trails for predators, understanding these scams isn't just interesting, it's essential. These aren't just stories of deceit, they're lessons in digital survival. So who am I to guide you through this dark web of lies? With years of investigating and narrating true crime stories, I've seen the evolution of cybercrime from simple cons to complex, heartbreaking schemes. And today I'm here to share this crucial knowledge with you. Let's turn back the pages to where it all began. The story of online scams, especially those hailing from Nigeria, is not just a tale of deceit, it's a reflection of our evolving digital landscape. In the early days of the internet, scams were relatively straightforward. Think of the infamous Nigerian prince emails. But as our online world grew more complex, so did the tactics of these scammers. From email phishing to sophisticated blackmail schemes, they've adapted rapidly, preying on the uninformed and the unsuspecting. What makes these scams so effective? It's a combination of psychological manipulation and technological savvy. By understanding their methods, we can begin to see through their illusions. We dream of a scam-free digital space, yet fear its opposite. A world where scammers always seem to be one step ahead. But knowledge is power, and today we're arming ourselves with exactly that. Now let's get inside the mind of a scammer. Who are these individuals behind the screens, orchestrating these elaborate blackmail schemes? Often perceived as faceless criminals, these scammers are more than just anonymous figures. They're skilled manipulators, blending technological expertise with an understanding of human psychology. Using tactics ranging from social engineering to hacking, they create scenarios so believable, so compelling, that even the savviest individuals can be lured into their trap. They study their targets, tailoring their approaches to exploit vulnerabilities and fears. Many of you might wonder, how do they manage to stay ahead of law enforcement? It's a game of digital hide-and-seek where they constantly evolve their tactics to avoid detection. But here's where we turn the tables. By understanding their strategies, we equip ourselves with the knowledge to spot and avoid their traps. Remember, awareness is the first step in defense. In a recent and alarming development in the world of online crime, two men, Samuel and Samson Ogoshi from Lagos, Nigeria, have been extradited to the United States. They stand accused of running an illegal sextortion ring, a form of blackmail that's becoming increasingly prevalent. Among their alleged victims was 17-year-old Jordan DeMay from Marquette, Michigan. In a tragic turn of events, Jordan died by suicide after being coerced into sending a nude photo of himself. The pressure escalated when the scammers demanded $1,000, pushing him to the brink. According to U.S. Attorney Mark Totten, these men posed as a girl on Instagram and interacted with hundreds of victims, including young Jordan. Their method was sinister, luring victims with a false identity, extorting personal images, and then using those images as leverage for money. Jordan's mother, Jennifer Buda, remembers him as a boy whose smile could light up any room. His tragic story underscores the devastating impact sextortion can have, not just on the victims, but on their families and communities. The FBI reports over 7,000 cases related to the online sextortion of minors in just 1 year, leading to at least 3,000 victims, primarily boys. Heartbreakingly, more than a dozen of these victims have died by suicide. U.S. Attorney Totten's message is clear. Sextortion is a horrible crime, and while law enforcement is dedicated to pursuing these criminals, it's crucial that we also focus on prevention and support for the victims of these heinous acts. In the digital age, cybercrime knows no borders, and neither does the response. Across the globe, nations are banding together, forming a united front against the tide of digital threats. From the European Cybercrime Center at Europol to the FBI's Cyber Division, specialized units are cracking down on cybercriminals. These agencies are not only pursuing perpetrators, but also sharing crucial intelligence, technology, and strategies. Cutting-edge technology plays a pivotal role in this fight. Advanced cybersecurity tools, artificial intelligence, and collaborative platforms enable law enforcement to stay a step ahead of cybercriminals. Initiatives like the Global Cyber Alliance bring together experts from various sectors, fostering an environment of shared knowledge and resources. Prevention is equally important in this battle. Global campaigns and programs aim to educate the public, especially young internet users, about online safety. From school programs to public awareness campaigns, the message is clear. Stay alert, stay informed, and stay safe. As we witness these concerted efforts, there's a sense of hope. By working together, governments, law enforcement, tech companies, and communities, we're building a safer digital world. Each one of us has a role to play in this global fight against cybercrime. As we come to the end of our journey through the dark alleys of cybercrime, it's clear that the threat of sextortion and similar scams is more than just a fleeting concern. It's a persistent challenge in our digital world. We've seen how these crimes know no borders, affecting individuals and families across the globe. We've witnessed the tragic stories of victims like Jordan DeMay and Gavin Guffey, reminders of the real human cost of these crimes. But there's hope. The collaborative efforts of international law enforcement, the advancements in cybersecurity, and the growing public awareness are powerful weapons in this fight. Together, they form a formidable barrier against the onslaught of digital predators. Remember, each one of us has a role to play. By staying informed, educating our loved ones, and practicing safe online habits, we contribute to a safer digital environment. Let's not be bystanders in this battle. Let's be active participants. So stay vigilant, stay curious, and most importantly, stay safe. The digital world is a remarkable place full of opportunities and connections. Let's work together to keep it that way.